Hey cat lovers! If you love learning about cats, consider subscribing to our channel so you never miss out on all the feline fun. Today, we're diving into one of the most stylish members of the cat world, the tuxedo cat. Black heart, white heart, you've probably seen one before. Black fur, white paws, maybe a little white belly, like they're dressed for a formal dinner party. But did you know there's a lot more to them than just their dashing good looks? Let's explore 10 surprising facts about tuxedo cats, and I bet you'll learn at least one thing that makes you go, no way. 1. Tuxedo is not a breed. This might shock some people, but tuxedo doesn't refer to a specific cat breed. It's just a coat pattern. That means a tuxedo cat can be short-haired or long-haired, big or small, British short-hair or American domestic. What they all share is that striking black and white coloring. Imagine calling everyone in a leather jacket the same type of person. It doesn't make sense, right? Same thing here. Tuxedo cats can belong to many different breeds. What unites them is their snazzy two-tone look. 2. Their pattern is completely random. Here's something cool. No two tuxedo cats are exactly alike. That's because the white patches on their bodies are caused by pigment cells that didn't spread evenly while they were in the womb. In the past, scientists thought the pigment cells moved too slowly. But now, we know it's more like a genetic lottery. The cells multiply randomly, and where they fail to grow, the fur comes out white. So those little white boots? That white bib on the chest? Totally unplanned. That means your tuxedo cat's markings are truly one of a kind. Even if you cloned your cat, don't worry, we're not suggesting it. The markings would still be different. 3. Both male and female cats can be tuxedos. You've probably heard that most calico or tortoiseshell cats are female. That's true, because their coat patterns are tied to the X chromosome. But tuxedo cats? Nope. Their black and white pattern isn't linked to gender. So whether you've got a dapper gentleman or a classy lady cat, either can rock the tuxedo look. Question for you. Have you ever had a tuxedo cat? What were their markings like? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear about your unique tuxie. Stay tuned, because in the next section, we'll uncover some mind-blowing stories of famous tuxedo cats, including millionaires and even political candidates. 4. Tuxedo cats have had some famous and very wealthy companions. It turns out that these black and white beauties have rubbed paws with some of history's brightest minds. William Shakespeare had one. Beethoven had one too. And believe it or not, even Sir Isaac Newton reportedly shared his home with a tuxie. Can you imagine Newton discovering gravity while his tuxedo cat bats an apple off the windowsill? But it doesn't stop there. One tuxedo cat named Sparky became the richest cat in the world when he inherited $6.3 million from his human companion back in 1998. That's right. While most cats inherit old scratching posts, Sparky got a fortune. Who says 9 lives can't be lived in luxury? 5. They're not just companions, they're achievers. Tuxedo cats aren't content with just sitting on your laptop keyboard. Some of them have gone on to do truly astonishing things. One tuxedo cat named Roderick, yes, Roderick, made it all the way to the summit of Mount Everest with his human. Now that is some altitude for a house cat. And then there was Tuxedo Stan, a dashing Canadian tuxie who made headlines in 2012 when he ran for mayor of Halifax, Nova Scotia. His platform? Raising awareness for stray cats and supporting spay-neuter programs. He didn't win, but he definitely won hearts, and even inspired the city to allocate funding for animal welfare programs. And get this, Sox, the first cat of the United States, was also a tuxedo. Yes, he lived in the White House with Bill Clinton's family. He had an official portrait, a fan base, and even his own press conferences. Question for you. If your cat could run for office, what would their campaign slogan be? Drop it in the comments. Bonus points for creativity. 6. Tuxedo cats can be found all around the world. Since tuxedo refers to a pattern, not a breed, these cats aren't limited to one region. You'll find tuxedos in Europe, Asia, the Americas. Wherever cats live, tuxies follow. Whether you're in Tokyo or Toronto, Buenos Aires or Berlin, there's probably a tuxedo cat somewhere nearby waiting to grace someone's life with their charm and style. 7. Sadly, they're often overlooked in shelters. Here's something more serious. Tuxedo cats, especially those with mostly black coats, are less likely to get adopted than other cats. Why? It's called black cat bias, a leftover superstition from centuries past. Some people still believe black cats are bad luck, or simply don't photograph well. Yes, really, this has been studied, but that just means there are more tuxedo cats waiting for a loving home. So if you're looking to adopt, check out your local shelters. You just might find your new best friend there, dressed to impress. If you've ever adopted a tuxedo cat, or any cat, share your rescue story below. We love reading them. And who knows, your story might inspire someone else to do the same. 8. Tuxedo cats are pop culture icons. From cartoons to comic strips, these stylish cats have strutted their way into our hearts. Let's start with the most famous one of all, Sylvester from Looney Tunes. With his signature lisp and eternal rivalry with Tweety Bird, Sylvester is arguably one of the most iconic tuxedo cats in history. He's mischievous, loud, determined, and always just one step behind. Sound like your cat? Then there's Felix the cat, one of the earliest animated characters in film history. Felix was a cultural sensation in the 1920s, before Mickey Mouse even existed. With his clever tricks and expressive face, Felix wasn't just a cartoon, he was a movement. And yes, he was a tuxedo. More recently, we have The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss, another tuxedo-wearing troublemaker who brings chaos and fun to two kids stuck at home on a rainy day. He's bold, playful, a bit of a rascal, and unmistakably dressed for the occasion. Who's your favorite pop culture cat? Is it Sylvester? Felix? Garfield? Drop a comment. We're curious. 9. Some believe tuxedo cats bring good luck. You've probably heard of the superstition that black cats bring bad luck. But tuxedo cats? They're a whole different story. In many cultures, black and white cats are believed to bring balance and harmony, like the yin and yang symbol. Some sailors used to keep tuxedo cats on ships, believing they'd bring protection during storms. Others saw them as symbols of wealth, especially if they had symmetrical markings on their face. In Japan, a tuxedo cat charm is even considered lucky if you're starting a new business. Of course, luck is in the eye of the beholder. But hey, if a stylish little furball brings you joy every day, that sounds like good luck to us. 10. Tuxedo cats often surprise you with their dual nature. 1 minute, they're sitting like a dignified little gentleman in a bow tie. The next minute, they're zooming across the living room like a maniac chasing a phantom bug. This mix of poise and playfulness is what makes tuxedo cats so special. They can be classy 1 second, clumsy the next. They'll nap on your lap like royalty, then try to fight a paper towel like it owes them money. You never really know what version of your tuxedo cat is going to show up that day, and that's part of the magic. Backhand index pointing right, do you have a tuxedo cat who flips between posh prince and chaotic goblin? Let us know. We might just feature your story in our next video. 11. They're known to form strong bonds with humans. While every cat is unique, many tuxedo cat owners say the same thing. These cats seem to form extra deep bonds with their humans. They follow you around like a shadow. They wait at the door when you come home. They stare at you when you're eating, as if trying to hypnotize you into sharing. Tuxedo cats are often said to be especially intelligent and intuitive, not only understanding routines, but emotions, too. They sense when you're sad. They nuzzle you when you're sick. They seem to know when you're happy, and sometimes even act like they caused it. Honestly, they probably did. 12. Tuxedo cats teach us not to judge by appearance. Sure, they look formal, like tiny feline gentlemen and ladies. But beneath the polished exterior is a creature of wild energy, deep emotion, and unpredictable behavior. In a way, tuxedo cats are the perfect metaphor for life itself. Things are never just black or white. People are rarely what they seem, and often, the ones who look the most put together are hiding the wildest hearts. That's what makes tuxedo cats so enchanting. They remind us that elegance and chaos can live side by side. That affection can wear a bow tie, and mischief can come with a polished shine. They show us it's okay to be both soft and strong, graceful and goofy. Maybe that's why so many of us fall in love with them. Backhand index pointing right, has your tuxedo cat surprised you lately? Left a paw print on your laptop? Or your heart? Share your stories. We read every single one. 13. They often stay loyal for life. Many tuxedo cat owners say the same thing. Once they bond with you, they're yours forever. They might be independent. They might cause chaos. But when they love you, they really love you. They sit on your chest when you're sick. They curl up beside you when you're heartbroken. And sometimes, they just stare at you like you're the most interesting creature in the world. There's a quiet loyalty in tuxedo cats. They might not be the loudest about it, but it's always there, in their eyes, their routines, their silent companionship. 14. They're perfect just the way they are. Tuxedo cats aren't trying to impress anyone. They're not trying to be cute. They just are. They're not trying to be stylish. They just happen to look like they own a yacht. And maybe that's what we love most about them. They're unapologetically themselves. They sleep weird. They sit like loaves. They ignore you all day, then demand cuddles at 3 a.m. And yet we adore them. Because in their chaos and calm, their strangeness and sweetness, they reflect something back at us. Something we all crave. To be fully seen. To be completely accepted. To be loved. Not in spite of our oddness, but because of it. That's what a tuxedo cat gives you. Not just companionship, but a mirror of your own beautiful contradictions. So, what's the final verdict? Are tuxedo cats the best cats in the world? Well, maybe not for everyone. But for those who fall for them, they're unforgettable. They'll drive you a little crazy. They'll make you laugh when you don't want to. They'll walk across your keyboard during a Zoom call. And somewhere along the way, they'll become family. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and tell us about your tuxedo cat in the comments. We've got more videos coming your way every Catterday. Thanks for watching. And remember, just like a tuxedo cat, you're allowed to be classy and chaotic too.